Hi, welcome to Get a Clue Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, C-L-U-E, about a game. And today we're going to be looking at a very new game of a game that came out a couple years ago. But this is a new version of it. And this one is called Horrified Greek Monsters. Okay? Horrified Greek Monsters. Horrified, the original, oh, sorry about that. I got it straightened out in my chair. The original Horrified was Universal, the campy Universal monsters, and I've done a video about that one. So, and it was probably a year and a half, 2 years ago now, because I can see that I bought it 2 years ago this month. So, and then they came out with Horrified American Monsters, and now, that was last year, I think, and then just now is Horrified Greek Monsters. Let's get a clue. C-L-U-E, components, length of play, uniqueness, and ease. About this game. Let me kind of lay it down over there. Okay, now, there's a lot of components in this box. So I'm going to start with the actual monster figures. They have done themselves proud when it comes to these monster figures. They are big, chunky, substantial, and of course each one has its own color, so they're easy to differentiate. Let me take one out just to show you how much detail. Let me see if I can get it away. Yeah, it's like right here. We're like, whatever, there it is. All the feathers and everything. Interesting. The folds of her dress. Okay, so anyway, so you have the 6 monster figures. I'm going to be jiggling this table. I know I am. Okay, then you have the main board. Let me get that out. The story begins. Pandora's box has been breached. 6 monsters have erupted from its infinite depths. You have been chosen by the gods to work together and rid our world of this scourge. Make haste, for if you fail in your task, we shall be plunged into everlasting fear. Okay, so here's the board. Okay. If you've seen either of the other Horrifieds, you're going to recognize a similarity in the layout and look. Of course, this has all the, all the Greek things, like an Odeon, Crossroads, Training Post, Necropolis, Temple of Zeus, Gymnasium, Stadium. Those kind of remind me a little bit more of Roman, but what do I know? Mount Iliad, as in, the Iliad and the Odyssey. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, we continue. I have literally just opened this box like 5 minutes ago. So I have not punched out the punch outs. But there are a total of 4 sheets to punch out. The one with most pieces would be this one, double-sided, lovely. And then we have some more of those square pieces, but then we have all of our characters. Now all these little ones are item tokens, and they will be coming up throughout the game if you've never played Horrified at all. And then we have our 10 legend standees, and then our 7 hero standees. Okay, so then we got that's in the second one. And then we have the cards for our heroes. And I'm going to switch sides page. See here. We got Okay, these all have to do with different monsters, these unusual pieces at the bottom. Now these are layer tokens. Okay. And then this one is 3 more of the heroes and more of the pieces that go in with specific monsters. So those are all the punch out sheets. And I'm just kind of like spreading the love over here. Okay. And all of those punch out standees, the whatchamacallit, the heroes and the legend standees all have their own little standees. The heroes have a specific color, the legends have the clear color. So we have that. Then we have another big envelope. Let me just put this on my lap for a minute. Okay. And we have, these are the cards that go with the monsters, and they each one will show us how to get rid of that monster and what their powers are and such. And on the back of all of them is the monster setup. And since you're not going to be using all of these at the same time, unless you want to lose in the first 10 minutes, yeah. You'll always have some that aren't being used that you can use the back of to make sure that you set up the different monsters in the correct way and place. There's also a lovely little bag with a little Velcro opening up here for all those item tokens, all those square tokens. They will be going in here for the gameplay, and you'll be pulling out from there. Let's see, what else do we got here? We have 3 dice, and they have these POWs, empty and exclamation point, and each thing has its own meaning in the game. And then you have the cards, and for the cards you're going to have 5 player aids, because this game plays 1 to 5 players. There are always 7 to choose from, but you don't use them all. So you have 5 player aids, and then the rest of the cards are basically split between the monster cards and the perk cards. And the monster cards will tell you what kind of evil thing they're going to do between every turn, and the perk cards are when we achieve something against the game, against the monster, and then we are able to pick up a perk card. Okay, so oh yes, I've been using the rule book, my cheat sheet for the components. So yes, there's a game rule book. That's it. Those are the components. See, in this game. What game is it? Let me turn it right side up. Horrified Greek monsters. Yes, if you know someone, or if you yourself are into history or the Greek mythology or things like that, perfect game, because it's cooperative, very easy to use as an entry level game, which will come up later under E. Okay, so L, length of play, about an hour. I'll just say it like that. It's approximately about an hour. You might be able to do it in 45 minutes, but it depends also if you're what level you're doing. An easier level will take shorter time, and most of the times I've played it, because I'm playing with someone who's new to the game, we've usually played the easy mode. Talk about that under E as well. So think 45 minutes if you're on the easy mode, an hour if you're not. Okay? So about an hour, length of play. U for uniqueness. Well, hello, it's another Horrified game. So if you've ever heard of or played Horrified Universal Monsters, Horrified American Monsters, this is Horrified Greek Monsters. Plays very similar. It looks very similar. It's just a completely different theme. Pick the theme that you like. Why not? Personally, I didn't get the American Monster one because that one did not interest me in the least. I don't like horror, real horror. But, you know, campy movie, Universal movie ones, that was easy. Greek monsters, they weren't real. I don't worry about them. It's the thing of legends, and I love legends, and I love history, so why not? Okay, so that uniqueness, it's also a cooperative game. It is a cooperative game, which means also that you can play it solo. Now, if you want to play it solo, you can, but also it's a cooperative game, and there are a lot of cooperative games out there these days. I'm looking behind me. I have all basically new games behind me. 90%, 95% of them I have not played yet. I decided to make this my mostly shelf of shame. Trying to just think. I don't think there's in. Oh, the Choose Your Own Adventure House of Danger. House of Danger. That one is it can be solo or cooperative. It's a 1 through though, just to keep you in mind. I haven't done a video on that one. I was thinking about doing one. I'm not sure yet. But most of these others are not cooperative. But cooperative games like Pandemic, all the Pandemics are cooperative games. So if you've ever heard or played a Pandemic game, it's they are cooperative games. I like cooperative games first because I can play it solo if I want to, but really I love them to play with people who don't normally play hobby games. They tend to be a way of introducing them in a painless manner to what is out there and the possibilities. So now let's go to E. How easy is it to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? Learn, teach, play. Again, it's a cooperative game. So if you have ever played a cooperative game, looking at the directions, it's pretty straightforward, and the player aids will have the information on them too. One side of the player aid is the player step, and the other side is the monster step. This rule book, of course, has all the components, and then it has the setup for a monster, the setup for each player. So, and it looks like this, the setup. Then it goes into how to play the game, the hero phase, and then the monster phase, and then you go to the next person, and you keep on doing that until you get to the ending of the game. And then, of course, solo play is basically you're just playing it again. Then it explains, it describes each of the monsters, you know, so that you have a better idea of them, and that's it. That's the rule book. So it's, you know, it's not Uno, but it's not a medium game. I would consider it a medium light, and easy to teach because you can start playing and teach while you're playing. You can give the basics and the goal at the beginning and explain what you need to do to get rid of these monsters, and then just start playing and play cooperatively, and you got it. How easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? Okay, so retail seems to be $40. I'm looking all over. Someone on Amazon is selling it for $35. So that's a little below. Somebody else is selling that's the American and the Universal. Okay, so yeah, the Greek Monster one on Amazon is selling for $35. The strange thing is that both Miniature Market and GameNerds.com, MiniatureMarket.com, GameNerds.com, both of them show it as $40 pre-order. And that doesn't seem to make sense. I'm finding that a lot lately, that both of them have it as a pre-order, or one of them will have a game as a pre-order and the other one might not even show that they carry the game or are going to carry the game. It's just not listed. And that is just very unusual for these newest games. This is not the first one I found that about, where you could easily buy it somewhere else, but online they both have, they have it as a pre-order. And I don't understand that. One of them shows that it's supposed to have come out on October 14th. We're in November now. And the other one shows that the estimated release date was October, November. We're in November now, and it's been a couple weeks since I ordered this. I mean, it's not like I just bought it yesterday. It's been at least a couple weeks, so I'm not sure what's going on, except for the fact that if you can wait and want to wait and you want to get it from GameNerds.com or MiniatureMarket.com, you're free to do that. It'll be $40. One of them, I think it's Game Nerds, has it as a pre-order, $40 plus free shipping. So they're not forcing you to get free shipping, spending a certain amount. That's what's listed online right now. But again, you can get it from Amazon for $35 right now. Not pre-order, right now. In fact, let me see what they're saying. I could have it in 2 days, day after tomorrow. So I don't know what's going on with Game Nerds. Now, of course, by the time you see this video, maybe it's all opened up and everybody is selling it and everyone is happy. But it really is a cool game. The only negative that I have up to now about the components is this box cover. It is it's too flimsy. It's too much like a mass market box. I'm not thrilled with that. It's very plain cardboard, and it's not a thick cardboard, not one that will hold its shape. It's a thin cardboard. Yeah, it's the kind that you would expect on Monopoly. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that. The artwork is great. I love the artwork. And all the other components seem to be good quality, high quality. It's just that cover, the box. Yeah, because the bottom is the same. It's a thinner cardboard, and I guess I'm used to having the hefty cardboard on hobby games. But that's my only negative. The rest of it looks great. So I am looking forward to playing this game. Again, I told you, I just opened it 5 minutes before starting to record. So there you have it. You've gotten a clue, C-L-U-E, about the game Horrified Greek Monsters. Until next time, happy gaming, and God bless you and your family. Bye.